YouTube? Welcome to Blind Buy City, where I blind buy fragrances and you get to see if I regret any, because that sucks if that happens. Fragrance family, welcome to my December 2018 haul and unboxing. The last unboxing of the year. I would have to presume, you never know, but safe bet that this is the last one of the year. I'd like to thank my partner in crime, FragranceX.com. You can utilize my sweet code Robes08 and get 15% off on any of these fragrances or anything on their website. You can buy as little as you want or as much as you want at FragranceX.com. Thank you so much to them for these fragrances. So let's take a little time and talk about these a little bit. What I got first and foremost before I start unboxing these. So let's start with this one right here, Peruvian Ambrette by Zegna. Is a scent that I was honestly not really looking at purchasing. I'm not a huge ambrette seed type of guy. And this is what this fragrance is based upon, or I believe it's based upon. But I've heard so much positive reviews on this scent, YouTube, Fragrantica, blogs, that I can't really ignore it. Some are even saying, they're going as far as saying this is the best of the line. And if you know me and you've been a subscriber of my channel, you know that I've purchased a few of these Zegna fragrances, the high-end ones, they're fresh scents, because I absolutely love them. I went to a duty free and I smelt those fresh scents and I was like, that is some high quality stuff. So I heard through the grapevine that this one is actually discontinued, and it was for under $100 on FragranceX. Like, that's designer, that's $100 Canadian. So my American friends, it's even cheaper. And I just rolled the dice because I know it'll be harder to find over the years. So why not, instead of getting a designer fragrance, and I know kind of is a designer fragrance, but it's a higher end fragrance. So we'll see what we get with this one. I don't know. Right beside Ambrette, we have Grand Soir from the house of Maison Francis K. I heard, this is a heavy hitter from the house. Like, everybody that I've, like, this gets rave reviews, this gets rave reviews. Like, people are loving this one. Since I got Baccarat Rouge 540 from the brand this year, I decided I need a little more Francis K in my life. The one thing about this brand is they are quality. That's like, if I blind buy from this brand, I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get quality. The blends are simply outstanding. Sometimes you're kind of disappointed what you get is because they're very simplistic. And sometimes you're just like, for, you know, the type of money that I'm spending on this, I could have got something a little more interesting. But you can't deny that they're highly wearable, a lot of them, and very, very high quality. So that quality makes them kind of worthwhile to me. It's, you know, Apom, Lumière Noire, those are fragrances that when I first smelt them, and this is years ago, I loved them. I was like, wow, these are really nicely blended. But when I want to spend that cash, I'm like, maybe I want an Amouage. Now I want this. I want a Xerjoff. I want this. They just go, they're still on the to buy list, but they never get purchased. So we'll see what this one does for me. Baccarat Rouge, I am enjoying it. And I hear this is a heavy ambery scent. So we'll see what we get. Lastly, pièces de résistance always last. Kind of, Amouage are always last. If I do a haul, Amouages are always last. Beach Hut Man. I've been eyeing that on FragranceX for a few months now. It's not really fitting for these Canadian winters, I'm assuming. But I had to snap this one right up, right away. I believe this is my second Amouage purchase of the year. I think Figment. I purchased Figment, I believe. So 2 Amouages in a year. Last year, I think I bought 3 off FragranceX. So I hear really great things about this one too. And a lot of the reviews say don't think Beach Hut because it's not really a beachy scent. Think green. I think one of the notes, the higher end notes, is ivy in here. So we'll see what I get. So other than that, there's your background. I love kind of going through the background on how I stumble upon these scents and why I purchased them and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. You can say that in the comments if you wish to do so. So what are we doing now? What do you think we're doing now? We're unboxing these suckers. We're going to start with this one. We're going to go our way down. Let's take a look at Peruvian Ambrette from Zegna. It is an EDT and it's 75 mils. I know they have bigger bottles, I believe. I think my other bottles are 125s. So, but 75 mil is good enough. These are nice bottles. At least they're good presentation. So I'm kind of opening this off camera here, and I want you guys to see what it looks like. But yeah, oh yeah, my other bottles are much bigger than this. Same presentation as the other ones. Just very classy look to them. Yep, metallic cap. So good to go. So Peruvian Ambrette. Let's see what I get. Let's get that atomizer going. Let's prime it and let's spray it. 3 sprays. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's got a little darkness to it. I didn't think I was going to get some darkness out of this. Powderiness hits my nose. This reminds me of like a Prada. Right off the bat. It feels like Prada Infusion D'Homme. Cleanliness, soapiness, muskiness. Balmy. It's making me think white. It's making me think of iris, really. That's what it's making me think. The powderiness is giving me that orris root. Just such a white scent. You can see that the Ambrette is coming through. I know the Ambrette seed is a good substitute for animal musk, muskiness, but there's a little bit of woodiness, but very... I don't know, on this piece of paper, because, you know, Dior, Prada's kind of take away from high-end fragrances like these, for me. And that's just my personal taste. Anybody that really loves this fragrance, it's good. But hey, I got Dior, I got Prada Infusion D'Homme. I got these type of fragrances that are clean. They have... I know this is going a little more different. We'll see what it does on my skin. But I am impressed with the composition. But again, I didn't pay that much for it. It was designer pricing, so it's a good one though. It's high quality. It's there. The quality's there. I don't know if I would spend the mega bucks that they were asking for it for the bigger bottles and stuff like that. So that is my personal taste on this one. It's okay on a piece of paper. Not a big loser, but it's an okay scent. I'm not blown away with it, and that's what you're gonna get. You go on my channel, I'm not going to boast on every single fragrance that I get, unfortunately. So let's get into Grand Soir. This is pretty simple, straightforward. I think it's amber, benzoin. I think is in here, vanilla. It's got that dark juice that makes me happy. I just love seeing, and these bottle presentations are nice. This is my third from FragranceX, or his Maison FragranceX edition. I own Oud, and I own Baccarat, and I own this. So this is supposed to be just a straight up amber vanilla bomb, some benzoin. So it should be around that way. So let's sniff her out. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got syrupiness. I like that. Oh, it's got like a caramelization. See, that's the way I like it. Ambery, balsamic. Simple though. There's not much to it. It's got that vanilla-ness. It's mild. It's got a little bit of a dryness to it. Smooth, deep. It's a good amber. Sticky, resinous. That's all I can think of. It's like, you know, thinking of you know, amber, this color, stickiness, resinous, vanilla-like. Simple yet elegant is the way I'd go with that one. I can't wait to put that one on my skin because I know look, sweet scents like this, they do well. They do very, very well on my skin. So very simplistic. We'll see what we get. I'm happy with it. We'll see. Lastly, the Beach Hut. You usually don't disappoint me, but I'm always scared now because I don't know why, but Amouage has been going away from their silver frankincense. They've actually been going really green lately. They've been going to a lot of florals, a lot of greens, and well done stuff. I like a lot of them, so I'm just gonna take the box out. You guys don't have to see that. So Beach Hut, man, I don't know what I'm gonna get out of this. I hope it's something good. Oh, you see that? Fail. You see that? Maybe you don't see that, but my metallic cap took that away. Okay, it's not so much of a fail, but hey, she's live. Let's go. So Beach Hut, man, I'm thinking green. I'm not thinking beach. Let's see what we get. 3 sprays is probably overkill with an Amouage fragrance on a strip, but let's see what we get. Oh, wow. Oh, mint. Oh yeah, she's green. Hey, she's kind of earthy too. Oh, that's spearmint. It's got an earthy quality to it, but oh man, very herbal. You know what this reminds me of? Forget Beach Hut, or no, don't forget Beach Hut. It is a beach hut, but it's not on the beach, or it's close to the beach. There's a lot of vegetation around the Beach Hut. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, a lot of mint here. Oh man, Amouage. Oh, she's green. The mint is so uplifting. You got some orange blossom here that gives you some sweetness, but it's very earthy too. There's patchouli in here. Very, very green. Vegetation near Beach Hut. You can kind of smell the wood siding of a beach hut, but really this is green. It's a good blend. Not as complex as other Amouages where, you know, I'm blown away. I'm like, whoa, how did they do this? This is very more simplistic. I don't know, maybe on my skin it's going to be complexity, but very green, good blend, and very different at the same time. So it has that Amouage, very different take. Beach Hut, man, a very interesting release from them. I'm happy with it because I love mint, so I can't wait to try a fragrance from Amouage that's utilizing that mint. So very excited about this one. So hey, overall, pretty good haul. And you know, you don't have to have your socks blown off every single haul, especially when you're like me, have a YouTube channel and you have a collection like mine. Obviously, you'd love to every single fragrance be a home run when you're blind buying, but I really think that all 3 of these are going to get some use out of me, and I can't wait to actually review them and test them out for you. A new thing that I did last time was I talked to you guys about each brand that I bought from and what I'm actually looking forward to in purchasing. And you guys can comment below. If you have nothing to say about these fragrances, I'm going to tell you 3 fragrances from each one of these brands that I feel like I want to purchase. So let's start with Zegna. The first one is Incense Gold, a 2016 release from them. It's an incense-based scent. I don't know much about Incense Gold, to be quite honest with you, but Incense, Zegna, I feel like I just want a darker scent from them that will do really, really well. And that one piques my interest. The other one is, of course, one that I've had my eye on for a while, and that's Bourbon Vanilla. I love anything that has a vanilla bourbon in it. It's a 2017 release from them, and it's a vanilla-based fragrance, of course, and that one's been on my radar. Like, if that one was available at FragranceX, I would snatch it up. And the next one is Javanese Patchouli, which is one that I did test out back in 2012. I smelt this at a duty free, and I felt like it was one that was bottle worthy from the brand. Next is MFK. There's a few fragrances that I do want to purchase from them. Absolue pour le soir, I've always had my eye on it. I recall that's actually my first love from the brand. Numéro Noir pour Homme, one of their better rose-based scents. I've smelt that fragrance, and I really need to get that one. In Apom, of course, A Piece of Me, perfect for spring. Great white floral. Again, simplicity but quality from Francis K. And lastly, Amouage. I still need to get some Amouage fragrances. Imitation Man, of course, their newest release. I'm just waiting for FragranceX to get it, and it's bought. Lyric Man is one that I've actually skipped over. I never actually bought it. I didn't like it for a long time, but I started liking it more in the past coming years, so I kind of want to get it, and the bottle looks great. And the Opus line of Amouage, I don't own any yet. I've tested them out a few times, and there's a few that I feel are bottle worthy. I need to revisit that line again because I don't own any, and I really do want to get a couple from them. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. Again, please recommend me one from each brand for me to test out if you'd like in the comments below. You don't have to. You can comment about these ones that I just purchased, good or bad. I'd love to hear your take. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell. It's always waiting to be rung. Are you part of my notification gang yet? If you haven't checked me out, I am on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. I also have a Facebook group now where we have 14,700 members right now, and we discuss fragrances. So join us today on Facebook. As always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching.